that you're doing good. I hope that you're feeling good. I hope that you're feeling fantastic. I hope that you're feeling vibrant, restored, energized, alive. Because that is how I feel, if I'm honest. That fire was a little bit out of control, so if you don't mind, I might have to start again. I don't know, I don't mind. But yeah, I just saw my video come live now, so g'day, hello Grand Rising. I don't know how much of it you caught, so here we are. I'm saying hello to you all. Love and appreciate all of you. You guys are literally, and girls are literally people who are changing all of reality one day at a time, and I can't say thank you enough for doing what you're doing within the collective. And yeah, I really appreciate how you choose to show up for the collective experience, which is what I'm here to help as well. I'm here to help everybody get to where they want to be within the collective experience. And literally, yeah, that's it. That's me. All of reality one day at a time. Perfect. Sound has been checked. Screen, are you connected? I don't know if I turned that on. I think I turned off I put do not disturb on so that I could enjoy my time with you guys. Sorry that I joined you 3 minutes to 8 o'clock, but yeah, we're about to pass through the 8 o'clock portal together. So, with that, awesome. There you go. There you go. Now I shouldn't have to play with it again. That's that. All right, so I have some news to relay to you guys, and then I will get on to the actual reading. I have made a playlist of a little DIY cone, incense cone that you can create yourself. Remember, you've got to poke a little hole at the bottom. But yeah, that's very cool. All very much DIY. You can do it at home. You can find the resources to do it at home on a daily walk, and yeah, drying your herbs out and flowers out for 14 to 21 days. It gives them the best sort of chance, and hang your flowers in reverse so that you capture all those oils and they don't spread throughout the flower. But yeah, they burn nicely. Sometimes they need to be relit because I don't think I've got enough of a binding agent in there, but as soon as I learn what to put into it to make it more smoky and less burny quickly, yeah, I'll let you know. You can literally pick up the piece that helps you make them for $1.50 from Temu. So yeah, hook yourself up. Start making some cool stuff. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna grab a couple of oracle cards to start, and then we'll get going. So, clearing space. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, please be present here and now as we enact this divination for the greater good of all the entire collective. Please send your angels to be present, to guard this message, to protect this message, and to make sure that this message arrives in front of all those who need it, have been calling out for it. Have processed through karma for it. So yeah, thank you very much, Spirit. Thank you very much, Source, for all the ways that you choose to show up for me and everybody. Selenite, just rolling it in my hands while talking. Very relaxing. Okay. All right. Sacred ritual, sacred symbols, oracle. What is a message or two for the highest good of the entire collective? Thank you, Spirit. How's your day been? How have you been? Some more news that went upside down so I don't have to take it. Stormy with home at the bottom. Home, bottom of the deck, and stormy. Whew. Okay, so a little bit of turbulence, a little bit of stuff that we're not seeing maybe. Energy of heading one way and ending up somewhere else. Let me grab a blue angel oracle card, please. Message from the angels. Number 40. Light ship Earth. That's cool. That's sort of what the collective experience is more and more, I realize. We're all just trying to get through, accepting whatever guidance comes through for us and really participating with the collective as we can, as we will. And yeah, it's a pretty cool image. Looks like a remembrall from Harry Potter. It also looks like a Truman Show kind of effect happening there with the people outside looking. But I think, as is my normal tradition, I'm going to pull a Starseed Oracle card for the overall energy of this reading. Collective. Here we go. Come through, Archangel Metatron, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel with a message for the highest good. Oh. Well, portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. So, portal in the book. That's beautiful to start. Portal is the overarching energy for today. So, doors are opening, you decide. Rewards, wildcard. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying, yes, you have the Midas touch. Holy moly, that is a recurring theme. If you know, you know. But yeah, holy moly. Okay. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for your efforts made in the past. This is also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that the effortless change is possible. Wow. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into the new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. The inquiry here is, what would you most like to experience? Collective! That is ridiculous! I feel like the people that have been participating inside of collective experience, you guys are already doing this. The people that are becoming more aware that you're allowed to do this and take up space the way that you want to, you're starting to do this. And I feel like the people that fall in those previous two camps are showing the way for people who are following. So keep doing what you're doing. That card is amazing. For those that are interested, today I did my first round of Zodiac reads. Finally found a format that I was comfortable with, and yeah, I did that today. So I went all the way from Aries to Pisces, and so depending on where you're at and how you fit into all of that, go check those videos out. I've actually got a new playlist where they're all available to watch. So yeah, thanks everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing and sharing. You can now see the backflow effect. Well, you can see backflow and top flow, so I need to figure out how to make it fully backflow. But yeah, that is so cool to me. So cool. And that's a DIY craft. Anyway, enough. Which deck are we using? We did animals for the Zodiac, so maybe that can be for confirmations later on. We will use Crystal Magic Tarot. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, be present here and now. 22 cards which demonstrate messages for the highest good of the collective. Allow us to integrate our shadows, allow us to see the lessons that are for us to see, to learn what we need for today and tomorrow. Thank you for the energy which you provide, Source. Thank you for the energy which you provide, Spirit, for me to appear as I do and do the thing that I do. It's a very humbling experience to be able to be participating with collective in this way. So yeah. G'day. Poku. How's it going? Crystal, hello. So I've got the Knight of Wands that fell out first, and then I've got the Four of Coins second. So Knight of Wands falling at the core, the root. This energy is pretty moving, pretty flexible. It is mutable. We talked about that today in the readings, actually. So the Knight of Wands really talks to someone who's passionate, courageous, adventurous. So if that's you, if you're somebody who's expressing themselves in a way that you maybe haven't before, if you're somebody who's trying new things, if you're somebody who is a Sagittarius, the way that I read the Knights, maybe you're trying to offer whatever you've learned, trying to offer whatever you've got. Maybe it's a belief. Maybe you're trying to expand your quantum field, your impact. Mr. G, g'day. Jessica Parker, hello. How are you? How's the New York going? Crystal, I said hello. Are they young or old? Don't know what you're talking about. Sonia, Vashni, does Dinesh, Bardwaj love you? I don't know, go ask them. I'm not that person. But thanks for stopping in. It takes a bit of courage to do what you're doing here and now, whoever this message is for, whoever's resonating with this message. You're somebody who might have been following your own light. You might have been following the light of an ancestor. You may have been given some kind of knowledge which has enabled you to sort of stabilize your reality the way that you want to. You've got this really strong sense of abundance within. It's almost generational feeling. And you're expressing in a way that may be unique to yourself, but it's also important, required, with the Fool card there coming up in the reflection mirror position. Amazing. So, Knight of Wands energy that we start at, going into the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles talks about security, control, and greed. In the reverse, this card could be hoarding, stagnation, or becoming too materialistic. And so this freedom from this first card won't be felt so much if you're stuck in that energy. So, like the snake suggests, even Fucus energy, if you subscribe to that kind of thinking, but also very much relevant to Scorpio, which is the season we're in. I know that we had a Taurus moon just now, but that's the symbology. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I don't want to be for everybody, so if you're making sure that you're using your discernment to see if the message is for you, sweet, potato gravy. Nice to have you around. I'll chat to you at the end of the reading. For anybody else that's coming through, I won't repeat myself too many times, but yeah, nice to meet you and catch you at the end of the reading. I've got a couple of pins that you can follow. I've got a pin comment that sort of gives you advice, and then I've got a great description box for this video and also a good one on my channel page if you need more info. But yeah, in the age of education, and especially in the age of the internet, I implore people who educate themselves. The Four of Coins talks to some stability coming to your creativity, your intellect. So this is the way that you're going to be talking to people. This is the way that you're going to be expressing yourself. It's very much grounded. It's going to be something that will potentially build long-lasting relationships, seeding ideas for your future, and really solidifying your past, allowing you to pass through your experiences a lot more free. Almost with the energy of like an inheritance coming your way or something like that. But I do have the Six of Pentacles here as well, and wow, no way. So the Six of Pentacles being opposing the Four of Pentacles, that really does make up 10. And then I just drew the 10 of Cups for the Becoming card, so that's a 10-10, like in the same corner. It is a combination of experiences though. So this card here talks to the career and the wisdom. Six Pentacles. Oh, okay. Am I talking like that now? Right now? Okay. Six Pentacles talks of generosity, advancement, and good fortune. In the reverse, selfishness, uncharitable, unpaid debts. So, depending on how you choose to go through those two experiences, the call for Six of Pentacles, either path will lead you to somewhat the same outcome. Wish fulfillment in the Becoming. I won't talk on that too much here and now, but it's because I go around the circle on the inside. It sort of starts to grow like a Christmas tree, this reading, and I end on the Becoming. So what I'll say is, in your love and possessions position, you're appearing as the Knight of Wands. So this is Knight of Pentacles. So this energy here talks about, what is the earth sign that's mutable? Virgo? Yeah. This is the Virgo energy as I read it, or will be reading it from now on my channel. This energy is working at the behest of your divine feminine, divine masculine on the inside of this reading. You're even balancing the way that you're showing up within the world. You might be somebody who's expanding, who's working really hard, or actually being really steadfast in what you believe in and how you want to show up and how you want to express yourself. So you're just doing it. Dirt bike. Can that be a confirmation? I don't know. It's too late for birdies, so I don't know. But yeah. Pentacles on the back of pentacles on the back of pentacles. Whoever this reading is for, whoever's resonating, thanks very much for connecting with this video. You know, the next card that appears is the Queen of Cups. And this card here talks about healing, intuition, compassion when it sits in the willpower and emotion position. I feel like you're expressing yourself in a really balanced way. You're giving room for things. You're giving room for experiences to come towards you. That's this Queen of Cups energy. But even with the Knight of Coins, it's still a feminine somewhat energy, even if it is Virgo energy. It has feminine and masculine aspects either way. So when you give yourself time, when you're not rushing, is what I'm feeling here. Is Taurus October? No, it's a moon. The full moon was in Taurus. October is Scorpio. Crystal. Ella, can you shout me out? I've subbed. Okay, yep. It's like you're balancing your feminine aspect. Again, this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I don't really want to be for everybody. If I'm not for you, then swipe on by. Deuces, have a good one. But if you're resonating with something, I'm just reading cards. So we can keep doing that and chill with each other. And once I get to the end, 22 cards, I'll fully give you my attention and we'll talk in chat. But yeah, you balancing out this feminine presentation, so you having the fixed sort of beliefs installed inside of you. Queen of Cups. Cancer is cardinal. Scorpio is fixed. So Queen of Cups, of course, transformation energy. That's why we lead on to the Fool, obviously, which is the reflection, the mirror card, by the way. The Fool talks about new beginnings, innocence, opportunities, and leaps of faith. So by you balancing out your feminine aspects, by you, I don't know, there are planetary placements which are responsible for masculine or assertive or feminine passive. There's also even the neutral, the medium neuter parts. So like Mercury, Ceres, Chiron, so on. So there's three paths that you can choose to walk through life. You can choose to the kumbaya effect, wait, call in what's for you, manifest what's for you, do things to attract things to yourself. Or you can take the assertive path where you're cutting through life, where you're burning through life. You're allowing yourself to experience the things that you want by calling them in, manifesting them for yourself. These are two of the options, but the third path is in somewhere in between. Being balanced between masculine and feminine presentations and really giving yourself a full experience. Because masculine and feminine exist inside of you because you have a mother and a father. That was way too many cards, Spirit, sorry. And you have a grandmother and a grandfather, and it goes on and it goes on and it goes on. And so when you're able to balance out I don't know what this leap of faith is with the Fool. I don't know if you're ready to leave the nest. I don't know if you're ready to put the ideas that you've been working on to the test. I don't know what or how it shows up for you. But do it. What's stopping you? Aquarius energy, new age, new me, new age, who this kind of energy. Do it. You don't really lose anything by trying something. If anything, you gain experience. You could process through karma by actually allowing your desires to be fulfilled and not be something that burns a hole at your energy. Ooh. All right. What is the values and resources card, please, Spirit? So I feel like you're either someone who's about to start something that's going to be in alignment with your passions, your beliefs, your knowledge, your life path, your soul's mission, whatever language works for you. And this could be on the back of having quite a few different experiences which you needed to balance out for the sake of moving forward. Otherwise, it may not have looked like it will. Because I get the Nine of Swords next. Nine of Swords talks about, in the reverse, is moving on, don't give up, and the end of a crisis. So I'll show you that card. Crystal, this part is a general collective message. It's not a personal reading. I can answer that question at the end if I can find it. But yeah, sometimes chat moves depending on if trolls come in and play around, and yeah. Sounds like me, says Mo. Okay. General collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you need more information, it's in the description box. Yeah. So, I already told you the Nine of Swords energy. It's moving on, it's not giving up, and it's the end of a crisis. So when this card appears in the expressions or the passions position, this tells me that your mind has been cleared of all baggage. You've done what you need to do with the Nine of Swords energy, and you're ready and waiting for the Ten of Swords to appear. So this may mean that you're waiting to share an idea with the collective. This may mean that you're waiting to get a message from the collective, waiting to receive a message from your angels, your guides, your ancestors, whatever God you submit to. This is the experience of you combining the Queen of Cups and the Four of Coins. So you stabilizing whatever you needed to stabilize within your reality, so that then you could sit comfortably and you could give yourself a healing, intuitive rebirth, is what I want to say there, while waiting for that 9 to turn into a 10, right? That's how that feels. Fully. And then the other alternative for the Four of Coins, which becomes the Ten of Cups. We're still doing the inside, so it's still on the internal 9. I might actually do the 9 of Cups, for, the Ace of Cups for the foundation first, before I get to the 10 of Cups, because I did say that I was going to end there, but yeah. That's all the cards. Now I just need to look at the bottom of the deck. What's the bottom of the deck energy? High Priestess. Cute. We have our 22 cards. All right. So, at the foundation, before the becoming, opposing the Nine of Swords. At the foundation, I've got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups talks to joy, creativity, and new love. When you're coming from this place, when you have actually embodied what love is, creativity is a natural byproduct. What I'm talking about here is when you love, say, anybody, and then that anybody comes to you with a problem, how quickly are your natural processes wired to help this person, right? And it's because you've got a deep love for them. It's because you've got a connection with them. It's because you've built your relationship with them. You've enabled yourself to not just experience love, but you embody love. That in and of itself is a very healing energy. And so when you need to take time away from the collective, do it. Give yourself permission to look after yourself, hydrate, give yourself a mani-pedi, something fun, hang out with friends, like take time off and have a look at whatever metrics you're looking at to give yourself a sense of success through your reality and use them to your advantage. On days where you're not able to kick as many goals, give yourself the day off. And on days where you know you can kick huge goals, keep going on those days. Like, I know it's difficult if you're trying to do like full-time work, even part-time work, and you're not able to put as much as you want to into your dream job or your dream experience that you're wanting to desire right now. But just know, like, eventually you've got to do what you need to do for yourself, because by you giving yourself the experience that you're looking for, you actually will mirror, well, you won't mirror, but you'll show other people how to show up for themselves. So whether this means like family, friends, people who might be dependent on you and your energy and how you show up in the world. By you having your own back, by you giving yourself a break when you need to, by you giving yourself the encouragement that you might need, I don't know, however it looks like for you, by you looking after yourself to the point where love is your expression, love is the vibration that you hold on to and you move through. Luis, I have no idea what you're talking about, but thanks for stopping in. Neil, g'day. Mo, g'day. Hi. Crystal, hello again. How are you? And I think that you finalizing that kind of lesson for your life, you actually giving yourself permission to heal whatever you need to heal inside of yourself, to find that Four of Pentacles balance, to find that generosity from the Six of Coins, to find that expressiveness and expansion with the Knight of Coins, and to be as intuitive as you are now with the Queen of Cups. Starting again when you need to start again with the full Nine of Swords, moving away from things that are too painful to deal with and letting things just grow organically, healing yourself and everybody that you come into contact with, because that's just seems to be who you are now. And really becoming maybe wish fulfillment for somebody else, but ultimately for your lower self, your previous self, your inner child that wanted to maybe be this person who embodies love, expresses in harmony, and brings about divine connections, divine experiences. Maybe you're finally fulfilling that for yourself. Maybe it's always been a lifelong mission. Maybe you have also gone to Bible college or studied with different religions and paths that are available within this experience. I don't know. Maybe you've meaningfully tried to be a good participant on a planetary travel through the universe. I don't know how it looks like for you, but everybody starts somewhere, and we're going somewhere. Together we're going somewhere. I'm hoping we're all going to the same place, but even if we don't go to the same place, I feel like the place that we end up at will be wish fulfillment. Julie, hello. How you doing? So the final card for the center, for the full reading, is the High Priestess. So I will go to the external 12, come back to the High Priestess at the end. But here now I'll say, just use your intuition, use your discernment, practice using this so that you don't get brain fog. You're less and less going to be fatigued by tapping into this. It's going to become a natural process for you. Try and keep it as a conscious process as well. That way you're not lending yourself to any kind of spiritual bypassing or psychosis kind of events. Like, you know, look after yourself. Like, keep one foot on the ground. The fool might be about to walk off the edge of a cliff, but he's still got one foot on the ground, and that dog could decide to hold it back or not. But yeah, anyway. So, Aries, or the number 1 card on the external part of this clock. The Self and the Becoming. This card here is the 3 of Swords. Wow. Here we go. Self, identity, becoming, 3 of Swords. Loss, heartache, separation. Good gosh. So this is on the back of the 10 of Cups. 10 Cups, wish fulfillment. 6 coins, 4 coins. 3 swords. This kind of feels like you're becoming someone who's able to identify where pain exists within the collective experience, within the quantum field. Just because of the 3 of Cups usually represents like heartache. And so if you're somebody who's becoming more and more empathic, becoming more and more aware of the collective experience and how wish fulfillment actually looks, so you kind of know what the opposite of wish fulfillment is, and so that's how you're getting these senses. You're able to use your past experiences, maybe even your past ancestral experiences, knowledge that's been handed down to you in relationships that are very meaningful to you, and relationships ultimately that you've spent a lot of time within. It's very nice energy with that Trine of Swords. I don't get painful feelings there though. I do get like abundant kind of ideas and knowledge coming through, but yeah, definitely ancestral. Taurus, the number 2 card, values and resources. So 2 of Cups. On the back of the 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups by itself means harmony, cooperation, partnerships. So that's what you're valuing. You're putting a lot more value in harmony. The relationships that you're having, maybe even divine connections, because of that 10 of Cups to 2 of Cups. That's a sort of justice. Hangman? Yeah, Hangman. Oh, the 3 of Swords could have actually been some kind of end of a relationship, end of a relationship which took a lot of your thoughts. If it continued, maybe it would have kept you in like upright Knight of Swords energy. Now you're focusing on the relationships that are important to you. I don't know. So I think Brittany, the cosmic wifey, she said it today in one of her readings. It was like, you've become the best friend that your inner child has always wanted. I think that was today. That might have been yesterday. But that's been coming through quite a bit as well within messages. Oh, it's like a season of turning water into wine. It's like all of the hard work, all of the efforts that we've gone to, everything that we've tried to achieve now is just coming to a time of easy fruition. Like it's like 3, 2, 1. No, what is that in the screen time thing? It's like 3. Action. So what comes next? 5 of Cups from 2 of Cups. On the external, who's keeping score? We've got 7. 5 of Cups talks about loss, sadness, disappointment. In the reverse, it's recovery, letting go, and contentment. This here is in the Gemini position, communication and learning. That is very interesting. So maybe you're learning how to manage loss. That 3 of Swords energy comes back to mind as I look at it and think of it. 3 of Swords can be a bit painful, so you might have to balance that with the 2 of Cups experience. Learn how to really go towards what feels good, go towards what feels equivalent, and exchange there. Then coming to the 5 of Cups, I don't know. Gemini, that's not a very nice energy. Gonna pull a card to get more info on the 5 of Cups, please. What's this talking about? Especially even because of the 3 of Swords. What's happening here, please, Spirit? 2 of Cups again, so it might have been a relationship. Oh, you might be ready. Okay. 10 of Cups confirming with work coming out in the Fool. Okay. So I don't know who is going to resonate with this part, but you might be ready to have a soulmate connection, especially because that 2 of Cups confirms the previous card that already appeared. But for your 5 of Cups, you might be ready to have a soulmate type of connection. This will feel like wish fulfillment, which we've already had as well inside the reading with the 10 of Cups coming out twice for confirmation. The Fool coming out as well. Take that leap of faith. Don't worry so much if this is something that you're experiencing, that 5 of Cups feeling currently. Loss, sadness, disappointment. Through your hard work and determination, you can turn your situation around. So give yourself patience, give yourself time, give yourself room to heal. And ultimately change what needs to change inside of your reality so that you can have the experience you're looking for. It doesn't have to be so hard. The whole experience, it doesn't have to be so hard. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're looking for that confirmation, can I maybe get one card with the 3 of Swords? Because that is quite a painful card, normally. This feels ornate, though. It feels like skilled, trained. Very ornate. 3 of Hearts, 3 of Swords. The Moon. Okay, so it's it and confirms as well with the bottom of the deck being the 3 of Swords. It's a hidden thing, so you all must take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You must find what that card means for you. What are you losing? What do you feel heartbroken about? What do you need to move towards? Is it the change of seasons with that, the Moon, the Pisces, Neptune even? I don't know, symbolism, throat chakra, don't know. It's the Moon. Don't know. So final words on the 3rd card, Gemini card. As long as you can communicate what you're feeling, as long as you can communicate to the people that are important, maybe teach the people that need to be taught whatever it is that they need to learn. Like, do this with humility, with respect for the full collective experience, and you can't go wrong. People will be lining up to learn from you. if you come from a place of humility, inclusivity, and yeah. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is in your Cancer position. Very cup-centric reading today. On the outside, we had 7. Add 9 to 7, that's 16. So by this point, this could feel like a little bit of a tower moment, a little bit of an upheaval, but this is the root. So I will say your emotional foundation is pretty much in lock instead with the way that you want to live your life. Figure out where Cancer is inside of your chart, if you have it at all. If not, just take what resonates with this card and leave what doesn't. So the home, the roots, and the emotional foundation. 9 Cups talks to you good luck, happiness, and abundance. Now this is the external grounding point. So if you are experiencing abundance already, if you are going through this very, 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 very healing moment, as you know, healing experiences are not to be desired. Not really, not fully, not before you understand what is coming for you, what is in store for you, and what is in store for each and every one is different. It's based on the karma that you've already processed. It's based on the shadow work that you've already done. It is based on the experiences that you've had and been exposed to. Your life, and this is something that I regularly repeat on this channel, whatever it is that you have inside of you to express, whether it be a heartfelt thing or an idea that you want to share with people, share it, because the way that you'll share it, the way that you'll give it life as compared to somebody else who may not have that same passion, dream, or vision as you, you're going to get what you're looking for each and every single time. That 9 of Cups is one man sitting in front of 9 cups behind them. And it's coming off of the foundation, Ace of Cups. So this is telling me very much you're in the 10 of Cups energy. Inside your experience and out. You're ready to do whatever you're wanting to do openly, honestly, with feelings on your sleeve, because the right people will see what you're doing and want to become a part of the wave, the evolution, the awakening, the coming to self, the realization that you're so powerful when you breathe, when you slow down, when you connect with reality meaningfully, when you're honest with yourself so that reality can show up as you do. When you're dishonest with yourself and when you don't do the shadow work and you don't give yourself what you truly desire, you're going to keep wanting, which is going to keep you in a vibration that you're probably not wanting to be in. That wanting. But I do see that there's going to be the right relationships appearing for you. There's going to be the right connections to apply yourself to, and you're going to do it. You're going to do it in a way that continues to honor who you are and who you want to be in the experience as an individual, but it's also going to lead you forward into every single opportunity that could be showing up for you, however that resonates for you. And I will say we go 9-9. So we go 10-10 and 9-9. 10-10, 9-9. 10-10, 9-9. 10-9-9. 10-10, 9-9. All right. I don't know where that came from. 9 wands coming after 9 cups. This could be like a regression, but this is... the 9 wands is talking to Leo energy today. The number 5, it talks on creativity, pleasure, and heart. I might even say that if you're moving in different directions all at once, maybe in the realm of your relationships, your love, your possessions, you might be ascending into this creativity. Because Leo, you're very much aware of what you're very much aware of what you're here to do. You know that you hold things together. You hold your things together more so. And so by you holding on to just your natural way of expressing yourself, your innate way of expressing yourself, this is where you give yourself that 9 of Wands energy. And so a 9 is an individual coming to an ascension, and 10 for me is coming to a collective ascension, collective awakening. So whatever it is you've done, you've led yourself into this 9 of Cups experience. You've deep dived into the collective consciousness, and you've moved in a direction that allows you to express yourself freely, passionately, excitedly within a collective experience with creativity and pleasure at your forefront. Very Venus energy with that one there. Both the position and the card. So then your home, your service, your refinement, your number 6, your Virgo. On the outside, your number 6 is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords talks on harmony, cooperation, partnerships. So if Leo was fixed, Virgo would be mutable. So you may be somebody who is more or less witnessing. You're going through watching the experience. You're becoming more of an observer. And when you're in the position of the observer, you know that you don't really need to interject your opinion. You don't need to put your energy out there. You can just look for confirmations. You can just look for experiences that are in alignment, or yeah, in alignment with what you're trying to achieve. So if you know that you're about to go to the supermarket, for example, you know that you don't have to say hello to everybody. You can just nod your head, raise your head, however you do it. And you can greet people the way that you would want to be greeted. What am I talking about here? You've actually processed thoughts. I don't know if they're your thoughts, Virgo, but also if you're not Virgo and you're resonating with this message, whoever you are, you've processed thoughts. You've processed somebody else's thoughts, and maybe even your own. You've put yourself in somebody else's shoes or in somebody else's hat, and you've really tried to understand. This is on the back of the Knight of Coins and the Fool. So you may have moved in a direction that required you to take a leap of faith in order for you to actually stand in this Two of Swords energy on the external. But balancing out that double ascension is probably what led you to this moment. So you had to go through a cardinal moment here with the Nine of Cups, where you started operating on your intuition. You started operating on your depth, your energy. Like, I don't know, moved into Leo. You expressed from this place of internal sureness, and then you're just sitting in Virgo energy, like, okay, I know that things are going to come towards me if I keep putting in the work the way that I know that I have been in the past. Especially, I feel like the Knight of Coins there is also Virgo, so it's like a double Virgo hit here. Woo! Virgos have learned some self-love. Well done. Virgos have learned some self-love. Well done. Iced out Jedi. Yeah, but at the end of the reading, sorry, not right now. That'll be 2 questions I've got to answer for you, but I'm almost there. You can ask a question at the end of the 22 card reading, which I think I've pinned that in a comment down below. I know that I commented some other things at the beginning, but there's been a bit of chatter in the chat, so my comments disappear. Thanks to everyone who's left a like. There's 16 people who have liked and resonated with this so far, so thank you for leaving that. you've been able to take away a message that's good and helpful for you. And yeah, let's see what comes after this, Virgo. So moving from mutable, we go into fixed. That's Libra. Number 7, relationships, reflections. Your Libra card is the 6 of Wands. So this is cardinal energy. 6 of Wands means victory, success, accomplishment. I really think that based on the reading that I did before for the Cardinals, Libras are onto something. They're leading the way. They're cutting the ice. They're breaking the ice. They're showing us what they've developed through their lifetime. Even Libra, wherever it sits in your chart, however it fits, if it fits, don't try and make it. You're about to reach the top of a very difficult journey that you have gone through. And it's going to feel like you're going to be constantly allowing yourself to go in and out of this leap of faith, proud demonstration in front of everybody who maybe doubted you, maybe everybody who sent you evil eye. I don't know. I don't believe that those things really make an impact or have an effect, but then it wouldn't really explain why I'm wearing the evil eye myself, would it? So, yeah, sometimes superstitions and that take you to the top of a different mountain, and you can arrive at a different mountain top easily if you're not paying attention to your journey. So the more conscious awareness that you're able to bring to your adventure, the quicker you'll get to the top of your mountain, the quicker that you will succeed through anything that you're struggling to succeed through. And ultimately, you being balanced in both your masculine and feminine presentations, knowing when to pull back your energy and knowing when to put your energy out into the universe. That's what's going to give you this 6 of Wands experience. Like, you're really going to get to like hermit energy, being at the top of the mountain, finding your own light. That's what I'm getting there with the 6 of Wands. It might not even be something that you achieve in front of people. It might just be like a solo thing that you achieve by yourself. Congratulate yourself. You've worked your whole life to get to where you're at. So let yourself win. Be the winner of your own competition that you're having by yourself, because when you try and be better than you were yesterday, you win. You win every day after that. And that's all you have to do. Show up as somebody who wants to be better than you were yesterday. And even then, you're ahead of majority of the collective. Because that's all it takes to choose yourself, to become chosen. You have to choose yourself first. You have to know that you have to be willing to be selfish with your time, with your energy, with your space. Because the amount of time and energy that you spend in one spot, in one area. What is that? I've got like little lights dancing outside. I don't know. It looked like eyeballs for a second. We're like, what the fuck? What spaceship has arrived to take me home? Damn, they're early. I've still got to read freaking 6 more cards. And I've lost my spot. I hate that. Anyway. When you're willing to arrive, when you're willing to show up as you are, as you feel you are, as you know you are, you know who you are, you know who you've been all along. You might forget along the way, and that's part of this experience, but each and every day you have a new opportunity to become who you are or be who you are. The becoming is optional. All that's required of you is to be. There's no production margin that you have to meet. There's no deadlines that you have to meet. Everything is outside of you. So all of the commitments that you've made, all of the responsibilities that you've got, know that you've already signed up for them energetically. So at one point or another, you already had time. So discover for yourself where you're leeching energy. Discover for yourself where you're wasting energy. Realign yourself with your plan, your mission, your purpose, which only you know. And move towards it. Wow. So the Scorpio energy, the 8 card on the outside, responsible for transformation and power, is the 8 of Cups. This card here talks about cutting losses, letting go, or abandonment. Now, I'm not getting abandonment. Maybe cutting losses, like this lady looks like she's about to pack a go bag from the restaurant that she's eating at, and she may have enjoyed her meal and whatnot. So, yeah, she's definitely on the way out. But masculines, this could be you too. You could be deciding, all right, what do I need to let go of? What do I need to cut out here? What's actually going to keep for the drive home, and what might build bacteria by the time I get home and make me really sick if I keep eating it or go to eat it next time, right? So in terms of transformation and power, I feel like you're getting better at making choices. You're getting better at stabilizing your desires, and you're getting better at wanting to be all that you can be for the sake of you. You're not going to sit around and wait for experiences to come to you. If you are, that's fine. That's a very feminine way to present. That's okay. But you can also put some action to it. So I feel like cups sometimes, when you're operating inside of your divine masculine, this is the assertion that I see in this card. So she's packing up what she desires, and she's going to leave behind what she doesn't want. That becomes food waste. That becomes something that somebody else has to worry about. And so you're taking all of the nutrients that you want from your experience. You're taking all of the experiences that mean anything to you with you. Doesn't even cost you anything to carry them with you, to walk through this with you, because ultimately it's like that eye of the needle experience. You just pass through it and start again, pass through it and start again, because you're carrying what's for you. You're very much showing up like this Queen of Cups, very much able to hold on to what is for you and really move away from things that are not. You're not really building your experience for reality. You're building it for you. And so you move towards the things that bring you joy instead of being around the things that make you not in the energy you want to be in. That's ultimately what I'm feeling there. So move away from what you have to. If it offers you more of your own personal power, more of your own personal free will in your experience, that's a great thing to have offered back to you, especially if you've been selling yourself out for others for a very long period of time. If you've been the leader, the forefront, the cardinal energy, look at where your chart gives you the opportunity to be more mutable, to be more fixed, where you are able to pull energy towards you just by participating in the celestial dance. Like, limitations don't exist. We can try and make them real, but they don't really exist, and that's so funny. The next card, the 9th card, the Sagittarius card, the Expansion, the Belief. We have the Wheel of Fortune. G'day, Promise. How's it going? Arezzo. I don't really like it when people delete stuff, so sorry about it, but bye. This is the Sagittarius, Expansion, Belief. This card here talks about good luck, change, destiny, life cycles, and karma. This also, I feel like, came up in the the mutable reading. So go and check that out if this is this reading's resonating with you. I did all 3 of those readings today, so I've done 4 readings today in total. So if this message doesn't resonate with you, go and check out one of my other ones. Feel free. I've got playlists which make it easy for you to find videos, and I've got little previews in the Quick Tarot Collective. Yeah, but also check my shorts out because they'll link you to the videos that they're relevant to. Yeah, cheers. I feel like you've gone through a rebirth, even within this reading. Whoever's resonating with this reading, you've gone through it. You've gone through your dark night of the soul. You have actually experienced energy that needed to be transmuted, energy that needed to be let go of, and you have dealt with stagnation in a way that it's not going to come back. You're just a different animal by now, with 4 cards remaining. You're in control of your outcomes more and more, and you're participating every opportunity that you want to. Every time that you get the feeling that you need to be somewhere, someplace at a certain time, you're trusting your intuition. And that's going back to the very beginning of this reading. You're trusting your intuition. You're trusting your gut feeling. You're getting a sense of what reality can look like for you when you're living in your highest vibration, in your highest timeline. And more, as you embody this, you're just going to keep experiencing that highest timeline with all of the potential being offered to you and all of the experiences showing up for you on time as you need them, when you want them, and without hesitation. It's like you've just learned to become your own Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, or whoever's resonating with this. Like, it's just the outside card. So, yeah. Let's have a look. What is the Capricorn card? The Seven of Wands. Protection. Instant word. Throat chakra. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Capricorns, the number 10, career, reputation, what this card stands for. I believe that if it's not Capricorn energy you're resonating with, then it's the other two words, career, reputation. It's protected, whatever it is. Be courageous. Know that everything that you've done is protecting your work. It's protecting your mission. You need to express yourself more and more and more as you're being called to. There is room in the world for everybody to be who they want to be, as they are. Even. Just be who they are. And as you go through this process of letting go of your ego, letting go of your own personal expectations, needing to be any one thing at any one time, just giving yourself full permission to be who you are. This can look like you reviving your inner child. This can look like you doing some teenage adolescence healing, even early adulthood healing, being able to go back in your mind with your control, within your meditation, and slow down the different interactions that helped you become who you are today. That's what's giving you this protection over the work that you're doing, over the career that you're building, over the reputation that you have built so far. I'm definitely getting that people could try it. They could try you, but they're not going to get away with it. God saw everything, and he does. You don't need to. You don't need to watch your back. You don't need to line yourself with extra protections. If you submit to an authority, that's enough. Like, I feel like even me, I was almost cast an illusion over me that made me believe that I need to double my protection. I don't think so. When you believe in a higher power that you're connected to, you kind of just have to be ready and available each and every moment, conscious of what's going on energetically, and you can just, in a moment, reject, rebuke, cancel, call judgment on any energy that comes towards you. You don't even have to do it out loud, and that's what I'm getting from this, Capricorn, or whoever's resonating with this reading. You're at a point now where your power comes from a different place. Your source is different to everybody else, maybe, and that's why your protection is working the way that it does. It's even keeping those that you work with protected from the maliciousness of others. People who might throw stank eye or evil eye or covet your energy. Ooh, Aquarius. Card number 11, community and purpose. Wow. Okay, so the devil in reverse talks about overcoming addiction, freedom, independence, taking control. In the upright, it's fear, addiction, egotism, restriction, and materialism. So, however that's resonating for you, look, the way it feels, Aquarius, it really is time for you to take control. We are in the age of Aquarius, so I genuinely think that once we start following more of the Aquarius leaders, the people who are in power, the chosen ones who are standing up to lead through the Aquarius age, this is how we're going to really show up for ourselves. So I don't feel like this is going to be a commitment that you make that's bigger than yourself if you're not resonating with Aquarius. But in terms of the community and the purpose, what this card actually means, it's like, I feel like you're going to make a commitment to the collective. So in the same way that a priest commits to the people and a nun commits to the people, you're potentially somebody who's going to live sold out for the season, for the age. And this is going to look like somebody, not instantly, but over time, accruing a wealth that might not be seen by others because it's not so much collected in the 3D. The wealth that you build is built up in 7D plus. Whatever it is, just recognize that any commitment that you make to somebody outside of yourself, be prepared to completely realize that commitment and then move into the direction that you need to move into. I feel as though this is a season where we're not going to have so many things that bind us to the one place or to the one even workplace for very long. I feel like we're moving into a time where we need to be more flexible, be able to move around if necessary, and be aware of what we need to do to survive on a moment-to-moment, day-to-day basis. Self-reliance is what I'm getting there with the Devil card, if I'm honest. And the last card on the outside, the Pisces card, this is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords talks about being daring, ambitious, also single-mindedness. The Knight would be immutable, so Swords would be Air, Gemini. This Knight is curious, expressive, quick-witted. Aquarius is also... No, it's not. Aquarius is fixed. So we go from fixed devil energy to immutable Pisces energy. And it's air. Is that it? Like, is that literally it? Like, literally in my head, the only thing that's going through my head is like, you know what to do now, so do it. Collective, Pisces, the subconscious, the surrender, being called to be daring, be ambitious, go through a season of single-mindedness. Put yourself at the center of everything that you're wanting to experience inside of your reality in this next season or for the rest of this season. And with the High Priestess crowning this reading, literally, High Priestess talks on Divine Feminine, intuition, spirituality, emotions. I mean, this reading really tells me, the collective, you're going through a period of like, it's like it's darkest just before the dawn. That kind of energy. You've went through that. You're done with the dark night of the soul. Yeah, that's where we started. You went through it. You felt it. You experienced pain. You transmuted it. You turned it into power, and you carved out a new path for the blood, sweat, and tears to go through. Woo! And you're just experiencing everything that's for you. You're not experiencing anything that's not for you. You don't want to. You're here to do the experience for yourself. You're here to have this experience that only you can have, because you're the one with the dreams. You're the one with the feelings that push you forward. You're the one that's having this experience, not anyone else. So even if someone else tells you they want to do something that's similar to you, just do it anyway. They can't do it like you. They can't. I promise you. You committing to yourself, you knowing who you are, makes you immovable. It makes you impossible to push over, to topple over. It makes it really an experience that gives you permission to start again and take a leap every time you're wanting to, every time you're feeling to, every time you're getting the high priestess intuitive guidance to. And because you do, your energy is like unlimited here. You're not overextending yourself in commitments, in relationships that aren't in alignment with your values. You don't want to have half-assed experiences. You want the full 10 cups. That's what the hard work that you've done on the inside of this wheel is telling me. You have balanced out your equation so much on the inside that if the world doesn't start showing you what you're looking for, then literally you know that you can move. Like, if people aren't appreciating what you're showing, what you're sharing, what you're giving, then you can find yourself in some other place. Like, you don't need to keep involving yourself in places that don't want you around. This is some kind of sadism, masochism. But I feel like for the sake of productivity, people will do that. They'll keep harming themselves, harming their progress by expanding energy where it's not necessary, not needed, not wanted, and really then it gives you the bitterness that you've got to go and express in a way that maybe you don't want to. Whoa, and that can be painful. Ouch. That can really be painful. Like, you know that the sword cuts both ways. Like, if you're holding onto a sword side and you're going to pummel people with your hilt, you're gonna cut yourself, literally. So whatever it is that you're doing, however you're showing up for yourself, I do know that you're going to be following your intuition towards the things that bring you joy, towards the experiences that you need to have so that you can continue fulfilling your karma, continue having the life that you desire to have, continue meeting the people and having the connections with people that you're wanting to have them with. The ones that you're not wanting to, you're going to withdraw from naturally, and you're going to find yourself ultimately by you following that internal passion system that you've got, like that internal compass that you've got with this Sagittarius energy, Knight of Wands, passion, courage, adventure. You're going to do it. You're going to find what you're looking for in this lifetime, and you're going to live so fulfilled that you'll never look to the side at what anybody else is doing ever again, because you don't have to. You don't have to compete with anybody. Your life is exactly as you made it, based on every single choice that you have ever made in your lifetime, and will. That's what your life will look like. So I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a future reader. I can try and give you a picture of what your energy looks like and what you're looking towards, and we can use the tarot as a mirror to help you come to some sense of self, knowledge of self, and maybe we can equip you with tools that give you the best possible chance of arriving at your highest timeline in a better timeline, right? But yeah, you should always use your own discernment. You should always checking what resonates with you, leaving what doesn't, and you should always fact check everything, question everything. Don't take everything I'm saying for fact. Like, literally go out and fact check. Why? Because even fact checking in different countries may not be the same because of IP. Anyway, that's a whole different kettle of snakes. That was the 22 card reading. Woo! That was 22 cards, yo. In 1 hour and 19 minutes and 19 seconds, we read 22 cards and messed around a bit at the beginning. So, I am going to drink my coffee. I might grab my donut and let's chat for a minute. Yeah? How was that for you all? Did you enjoy that? Jedi was resonating. Thanks, Ice Scout. Sarah, that's so accurate for me. Heck yeah. Beautiful. Oh, that's good to know. Otherwise, I guess that would make me some kind of clown in here talking to a camera and an audience of participants. And yeah, at least people are resonating, vibing. This is the general message, by the way. If you're wanting a little bit more in depth, I did run a new format with this Cosmic Clock spread that you can check out. I've got a new playlist. I haven't shared it as a post yet, but yeah, you can check it out. It is astrological zodiac. Astrological zodiac? Are they the same thing? It's a zodiac reading which splits. It splits the elements by their cardinal, fixed, or mutable positions. Yeah, felt very accurate. Like I've got different. I can sit with each of those readings and potentially get a message myself the way that it works out, because you within your chart, you've really got to go check out your own chart. You can find information that tells you what zodiacs are inside of your chart, and that will give you different bits of information on how to manage and process your reality. Like, for example, I've got my Chiron is in Cancer, and that's a cardinal. I think my Venus is in Leo, I want to say. I don't know. Hold on. I can bring it up in a sec. But anyway, so I can sit within all the readings, and obviously not every card's going to be for me, but I can take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, that's a great feature of editing. Oh my gosh. Coffee at nighttime. I'm bold. I guess we're going to be sitting here and chatting for ages. Hello, Heather. Hello, Earth to Whiz. Hello. How you doing? How's the feeling? How's your night going? What's going on? What are your star signs? Maybe we'll do star signs today for readings. So my Leo, I've got Jupiter in Leo, actually. It is my 6th, not my 5th. But yeah, I have a 3rd, 4, 8, 12, yep. A 3rd is Sagittarius. A 1/4 is Capricorn. And then the rest make up Aries, Leo, Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer. Yeah. So yeah. That's fun. But that's the kind of stuff you can do with your own chart. Then somehow you can figure out how to read your chart against the day. I would love to get to a point where I can do that. That would be magical. I actually thought my friend Desiree would get to that point to teach me. I was waiting for Care Bear, Bard of Cards, but I don't know what's going on. I think being comfortable is a very important thing. So if you're not comfortable, then find it, build it, invite people to share the vision for you. So yeah, Scorpio's Sagittarius cusp. That's me, actually, Sarah. Are you that too? I'm on the Sagittarius side though. 222 is your favorite number sequence. Iced out Jedi. And you're a Libra. In another life. Dixon, my ass. Oh, if only. If only you were a little closer and you weren't so far away, maybe you could help me. But I feel like you'd be a very small experience to have, so maybe not today. Paku today for 1 hour and 24 minutes and 50 seconds. In total, I don't know. Does it count when I found my grandmother's cards when I was 9, 10 years old? Started playing with them? I don't know. More recently, about 10 months for this YouTube journey. Weirdly, tarot features a lot of psychological principles and ideas. And so I created this spread so that I could interpret the cards in a more coherent way for me. And yet I feel that this spread has helped me help others find what they're looking for, just by me talking and reading the card definitions and then getting a sense of what the energy is. So yeah, I feel like in 2 months I'm going to hit my 1 year anniversary for YouTube. So everybody that hangs out in these little bits and pieces, you guys are actually hanging out during my like day one kind of presentations. The stuff that I do here and now today can only get better. I did take a pretty big break for mental health's sake, but I came back fighting. I came back strong. I came back ready. Came back willing to just participate with people how I am, knowing that the message that's been coming through me could also be for me. So trying to embody it as much as I can, and really knowing that there is so much potential to be had, and don't be afraid of negative or difficult experiences, because they can give you so much strength and so much peace inside of your experience if you just give it some time. Everything that happens for a reason, and nothing really can hurt you if you maintain the attitude and maintain just maintain gratitude. Trust me. Be grateful for everything that happens around you, because that energy just moves stuff. It becomes that bridge. It becomes that mutable energy. You become adaptable. You become versatile. You become flexible. And then you just integrate everything that happens on a day-to-day, moment-to-moment basis. And you really don't hold on to anything that doesn't belong to you. And you let go of everything, because you know that what's for you will stay with you anyway. It's how God, Creator, Source talks to you more and more, I feel. It's it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life. Maybe. I don't know. It's a good question to ask your own spirit team, Libra Jedi. I don't know. All right. In about 2 minutes, I'm going to start to offer a 3-card reading. So if you want to be in the running for that, just put your name, well, not your name, your star sign, and hashtag, I don't know, not even hashtag. Hashtag and your favorite angel number. How's about that? What am I doing? Coffee sometimes gives me like restful, peaceful vibes. So yeah, Jedi, let's pull some cards for you. Libra energy. So the way that I'll do this, actually, you, being the very first one, have actually taken the spot of Libra. So I'll turn the Libra option upside down. And then we have the other 11 star signs to work through. So thank you very much, any other Libras playing at home. But yeah, Jedi has won the reading for the Libras today. So the Libra message from this reading was the Six of Wands energy. Six of Wands energy talks about victory, success, accomplishment. And so, Jedi, let's see what your energy is for here and now. So Four of Fire, Four of Wands. Four of Wands energy is very nice too. This talks about comfort, stability, celebration. Comfort, stability, celebration. 6 wands, 4 wands. That's 10 wands. I feel like at the moment you're So, Four of Wands in the RWS typically looks like 2 people underneath a harvest wreath. And yeah, celebration, kind of wedding energy. Don't know. You might be going to a party soon. I don't know what the energy is with that, but you're going to be able to present yourself as you are. Yeah, there's not going to be any kind of hidden energy. It's all going to be above board. You've come from a place of the Chariot, so I don't know what that means, actually. Let me have a look. You've come from this energy, so you're coming from travel, control, action, willpower, determination. You're somebody who has expressed yourself quite well in the past. You're somebody who knows what you want and you know how to make it a reality. You are a cardinal, so you are the initiator for your element. You are actually coming from a place of action. You will have had to demonstrate leadership to operate your chariot. Vision is just a part of your experience, how you express yourself. I don't know, you really brought harmony to your past. You're being diplomatic moving forward, moving into your future. But I don't really get the sense that you're charming your way into your future. It more so feels like you're just progressing naturally into your future. You're moving into the energy of the Four of Wands, like the comfort, the stability that comes with 2 people bringing their passions together. Like, it feels like if this is universe putting 2 people together with the Chariot energy, like equally yoking you or equally yoking for you, coming together with the Four of Wands. What's the last card, please, Spirit? 4 of Cups in there, in the upright. But what is the future energy? Woo! Iced out Jedi. That was huge. Got the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Okay. I hope you're gonna be comfortable. I hope that you've sorted out your security for whatever this is that's coming for you. Because your hard work and determination have really paid off. You've called in abundance to yourself. By just being at the right place at the right time, by being willing to participate as who you are, showing the world what you've got, for whatever reason. And yeah. Iced out Jedi. Just chill. Let whatever comes come, and keep doing what you want. Keep expressing yourself as you desire, because I feel like abundance is just something that, based on everything that came out, is like, it's just something that's going to come for you. Like, you can't escape your abundance now. Yeah. With the bottom of the deck reading as the Six of Pentacles, that was a lesson that you learned within this reading as well. So that was your reading. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gives you clear insight on what your energy looks like right now and what you're moving towards and what you've moved away from. Like, congrats, that energy is really nice. So yeah, thank you very much. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or no way at all, so don't keep wasting my time. Bam, bam. All right. Thank you very much. You too. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for joining. Did anybody else want a reading? I don't know. I can pay attention to the chat now if someone would like a reading. G'day again, Shirley. How are ya? Libra, I'm sorry if you're wanting a reading. Not today. We just did the Libra reading, so maybe you can tell me a placement in another position, and we can read for you from there. But yeah, thank you, Iced Out Jedi. Shirley. Are you... Can't remember. What's the star sign? What's your favorite angel number? Can't remember. Are you Aries? Or Gemini? You're Libra too. Okay. Sure thing, chicken wing. Well, like Iced Out Jedi, which I just did a reading for. The reading today was about the card that Libra stood for is the Six of Wands. This here, Virgo, Aries, Leo. Pick one. I was just planning on doing up to 12 of these readings, and that was going to be my way of doing it. You got the best news, honestly. Alright, so where does good news come from? Sagittarius? Nope. Aries, Leo, Virgo. So Aries, Leo, Virgo. Alright. For the Leo placement, I'll tell you about the creativity, the pleasure, and the heart within this collective reading that I just did. Sorry, Shirley. Sorry this took so long, but anyway. The energy that came through here is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands talks on strength, completion, and determination. In the reverse, it's feeling trapped, stubborn, or giving up. So we're going to pull away from the trapped, stubborn, giving up and move towards strength, completion, determination. You're coming to a stage of completion. You may have already begun to experience this within your own personal reality. And if you keep doing the work and if you keep progressing through with faith, with love at the core of your actions. Wow. We get the Nine of Swords repeated. So this reading from here and now might actually be for you, because this was the expansion and the passions. So you've come from this and you've moved into the Magician energy. You've moved out of being full of worry, full of insomnia, and full of suffering. You've actually transcended that, and now you're standing in Magician energy. This might be feeling like instead you're able to move on. You're not giving up, and you're ending a crisis. Crisis is ending. Crisis averted. Case dismissed. However that works for you. Don't try and make it fit if it doesn't. But yeah, the energy around you is that of somebody who has not just ascended within their passions, within their relationships, within their wisdom, but you've also ascended within your mind, within your logic, your just overall coming to a stronger sense of who you are. And that's giving you the ability to actively manifest, bring about your hidden power for everyone to see if you want to. Roaring like that lion, I guess. Using your inner guidance and your resourcefulness to actually achieve this ascension, to achieve this personal completion, to arrive at the top of your own personal staircase. And by you moving the way that you want to, the way that you feel to, the way that you've been wanting to but maybe been afraid to, by you having self-assurance, self-love, and dedication to what you want to bring out into the world, that's what's bringing about this change. That's what's releasing you into this magician kind of energy. And I get death in your future. Death does not represent like time of death. The death card actually represents loss, endings, rebirth, change, transformation. In the reverse, avoiding change, depression, stagnation, and old habits. So we're going to stay away from those terminologies, and we'll stick towards maybe transformation, change, rebirth, right? I like this. Yeah, end of a cycle. On this picture, we actually see two axolotls. Two axolotls, I don't know what that means for you, but axolotls can lose a limb and regrow it. It does take time, but they can regrow it. This is telling me that you're going through experiences where you may be needing to let things go. You may be needing to cut off certain experiences or things that are leeching your energy, sapping your energy, tapped into your energy without your awareness. You need to give yourself the opportunity to walk through the fire so that you know that all of the strings that may have been attached to you are dissolved, burnt away, and you can just walk in your own personal authority. You can walk in this newfound energy of the magician and death combined, and literally walk around like an earth angel if you want, because that's what 13 plus 1 add up to, temperance. So whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, it's balancing out for you. It's giving you an opportunity to continue moving forward. And yeah, you said that you've got some news. So yeah, I don't know if you want to let me know what your good news is, and everyone in the chat. But yeah, that was your reading. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. That as well came out as the crowning card of the reading. So just follow your intuition. Keep believing you're on the right path for your spirituality, and express those emotions that need to be expressed so that you can continue to have a light heart and just embody divine femininity. Shirley, again, that was your reading. Ta very much, love. You're moving. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sorry. There's some sound effects happening, maybe at the bus stop. I don't know. But that was Leo. So the Leo position is taken. If you have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces in your chart, anywhere in your chart, let me know where in your chart that is and your favorite angel number, and you will get the next reading. So thank you, Shirley, for hanging around for that. I didn't say this before, but anybody that caught up with the first part, the actual collective reading, please leave a like if anything's resonating with you in the comment section later after the video is posted. You can let me know what resonated for you. If you want to follow along for more readings, I try to be here every day, 5 days a week. I do give myself a weekend now. And yeah, multiple times a day. So if you don't catch me on one reading, maybe you can catch me on another one. So yeah, that subscription will let you see whenever I'm online, on live, and yeah, keeps you up to date with all of the things. So we have water flows, Scorpio 222. Is that your sun sign? Water flows? New subby. Cheers for that. Cool. So the Scorpio card today from the reading was the Eight of Cups. Scorpio, as you know, stands for transformation, power. This being the 8th card in the reading, it can be a bit of a trap. It can be a bit of a cycle if it's sideways, depending on how you're feeling it. Walking away, starting again, running away, starting again. This can be a bit of a taxing experience. If it's you cutting ties and abandoning what no longer serves you, you moving towards what does serve you, you giving yourself the experience that you deserve, moving from what is potentially not for you, not resonating with you, towards what is. So I'm going to get a card for your present energy. Oof. 5 of Pentacles. Your present energy is worry, feeling left out, or disappointment. Sorry to hear it. Even in the reverse, this card's not that great. Regret, poverty, or loneliness. Whew. This card here, though, I will say it does feature a polar bear, and it does feature the night sky with some lights and some stars and 2 pentacles in the bottom. So water flows, even though this feels as though it can be a bit heavy. I will say that whatever it is, if you work through it, even this full reading, really the full 22 card spread that I just did, talks about starting in a potentially painful energy and then moving towards whatever brings you abundance, whatever brings you this 5 of Pentacles energy. Knowing that if you're lost in a desert, you're the only one that can help you survive. You're the only one that knows how much energy you've got. And so you need to prepare yourself for times like this, times like now. So if you've walked away from something, if you've run away from something and you're running towards something else, and you're feeling like you're in the Page of Pentacles energy, 5 of Pentacles energy, sorry. Just slow down enough to actually take stock of what's got you there, because in your past energy, I feel like there is a Page of Pentacles. So this could be the energy of Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, I don't remember just now. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I can't. That's funny. So this messenger that came through in your past may not have brought the best of news. This messenger may have been somebody who was studious, determined, or bringing about a new opportunity. I don't know what happened, but it took you to the Five of Pentacles energy. Now, polar bears are not solitary creatures. They do mate and obviously can live with one another, but yeah, you chose yourself. Very good. What's coming after this Five of Pentacles experience? I feel like the choosing yourself didn't put you in like a negative Five of Pentacles experience. It just gave you more insight. Like it gave you the ability, yeah. Duh. You upgraded all the way. So wherever you've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your chart, even High Taurus with this King, although the way that I would read it now would be Capricorn energy here with this Taurus, wherever it is in your chart. This is your future. I don't know if you're going to meet a King of Pentacles or if you're going to be a King of Pentacles, especially because we're not doing a love reading, we're just doing an energy check. So the energy appearing in your future is one of prosperity, leadership, and determination. So whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, if Capricorn's your rising, well done. I feel like that's the energy you're going to be embodying in the future anyway. So keep doing what you're doing, keep being yourself, keep showing up as yourself, keep standing on your own personal business, you know, do what you need to do for yourself, look after the people you want to, stay grounded, stay patient, stay sensual. That's the mark of a good Tauran, somebody who can balance the equation within their own reality and then give back to the world from effervescence. And your last card is the Knight of Wands. So whether or not things are about to get fiery for you, Sagittarius here, passion, courage, adventure, just follow the journey. Do what comes naturally for you and don't try and force anything. The things that you force, generally, if you're stuck in the toilet, it's going to come out like shit or a fart. So give yourself the space and time to draw in the experiences that you want and embody your life mission, your life lessons, whatever energy you've chosen for yourself. Yeah. Thank you. Water flows. That was the third reading that we've done. We have up to 9 more, or up until I have no one asking for more reading. So thank you, water flows. I hope that helps you in some way, shape or form, and I hope that you find what you're looking for in this reality. Yeah. Thanks very much for stopping in and saying hello. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone who has liked this video and who has commented and who has stopped in to say hello and view, all of the things. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I'm doing this for all of us, for you too. Even if we never chat, even if I never know who you all are, thanks for being who you are. Hello, Maria. I'm good. How are you? All right. So if you are an Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Cancer, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, or a Pisces, please drop that in a hashtag with your favorite angel number and I'll read for you. Any placement, any of the ones I said, I'm sorry, but readings for Leo are closed. Readings for Libra are closed, and so are the Scorpio ones. All right. Otherwise, we can just chat. Anyone that's still here. I have offered a reading to everybody else, so I'm happy to just chat and chill. What's good? How you feeling? How's that reading? Have any of the other readings that I've done today helped you in any way? Hopefully. Maybe. I think if no one chit-chats or wants a reading over the next 5 minutes, I might just call it. I feel like I've done a fair bit of energy work today, and yeah. This has been nice. So maybe for the last 5 minutes, I'll just play some music, shall I? Hello, Mahonda Kent. So you're connecting with me here and now. I will say thank you so much for participating meaningfully, happily, with harmony, unity at the forefront, at the center. Today has been such a good day for me. I've gotten so much done. I've really worked on putting myself out there today and trying my best to bring people messages of love and light so that they can use the energy however they desire. Yeah, today has been exceptional. I've enjoyed meeting everybody that I've met, and yeah, I hope to be able to do this for a very long time. As I said, I'm about 10 months old, so I've got a way to go. I have taken a little bit more slower pace because I'm not really in a rush to get anywhere specific. I just want to enjoy the journey. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, thank you so much for giving me the ability to be here and now, today, to deliver messages of love and light for the highest good of the collective. I thank you for sending your angels, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Metatron. Thank you for keeping this space clear of any negativity, allowing us all to connect meaningfully and really to connect to you, God Creator Source. I thank you, ancestors, for living the life that you lived so that I could live the life that I live. I thank you for sacrificing all that you sacrificed so that I could have everything that I have in the here and now today. Without you, ancestors, nobody could really achieve anything in the here and now. So thank you for being who you were, and thank you for setting up the future in a way that allows me to be who I am today. I appreciate you so much, everybody. Thank you for coming through whenever you do, whether it's here and now on the live or whether you're catching this back later on a replay. Just know that you can find all of my videos in playlists. And yeah, or as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, leave it for somebody else. And yeah, leaving a like lets me know that you resonated with something. Leaving a comment lets me know what you want to see more of, what resonated with you. Subscriptions will help me get the message out to more people. So thank you for your subscriptions. And yeah, share this with anyone you think might benefit from this message. Today's message was brilliant. So I thank you, each and every one of you. 424 views on the clock. There are 12 people watching concurrently. I don't know if that's now or if that was in the past. Now it's at 6 and 7, so I don't know. I never really know. The numbers just fluctuate so much. So thank you to the 21 people who have liked. Thank you to everyone who hung out. And yeah, it's now been 2 hours. I hope you have a good one. I regret that I'm probably not going to cross over to the Eastern wake up timeline. I don't know if anyone in America has joined just yet, but what time is it on the east coast of America right now? V, hello. All right. I am literally about to get off, but I saw you in a couple of the readings earlier today. Did you want a quick energy check before I leave? Otherwise, I was literally about to disappear. So, good timing for you. All right. Now, the only drama will be, I hope that you know your astrology. You can take your pick from any of the other positions on the clock that we did today. You just cannot choose the spot of Leo, Libra, or Scorpio. So any placement anywhere else, take your pick. If you watch the reading, you'll sort of know what card it is, but if you didn't, it'll be lucky dip for you. But yeah, anyway. Gemini? Perfect. All right. Gemini. This card here spoke to communication and learning, and it is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups energy is not very, very happy. When I read you these definitions, you'll understand why. But if you're feeling this energy in the upright, you're feeling it as loss, sadness, or disappointment. In the reverse, which is probably how we'll take it, up to you how it resonates. I don't know. In the reverse, it's recovery, it's letting go, it's contentment. So that experience came on the back of Two of Cups. So you met somebody, you had a connection with somebody, you re-met with somebody like after a long period of time, and something stabilized with that Two of Cups. Coming into the Five of Cups though, the present energy, that was a little bit more painful. So if you finalize that lesson and you actually got through the sadness, you moved through the disappointment, and you've actually integrated that message. Gemini as well, that is mutable. So this position is responsible for curiosity, expressiveness, and being quick-witted. Wow. Gemini coming out with patience. This card here represents temperance, which the temperance card literally represents patience, balance, acceptance, resolution, moderation. So this is telling me that you're probably on the positive side of this explanation, and you're somebody you're currently moving through what is yours to move through. You're not really picking up karmic baggage. You're just moving through your experience as you desire, as you deserve. You're somebody who brings balance to yourself. I don't know that you bring balance to your reality, but you bring balance to yourself. You calm yourself whenever you need to. You know what you need to do to keep yourself in control of yourself, keep control of your responses. I do get like best friend energy in the past. Oh, transformation in the past. And then in the future is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So the 13 moves on to the 14. So in your immediate past energy, we've got transformation. So Transformation actually stands for death, so this talks about loss, endings, rebirth, change, and transformation. Now, if this was to come out in the reverse, it would tell me that you're actually avoiding change, a little bit depressed, stagnant, or stuck in old habits. So something occurred for you to balance out your equation. This also here, this temperance card, this patience card, this can stand for Sagittarius as well, mind you. Death can be Scorpio energy. We are in Scorpio energy, so Scorpio season at the moment. So yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What's coming towards you though, after these two major arcana, after you integrating these two major lessons, you actually getting a sense of stability, you becoming more versatile, you actually becoming flexible, integrating these messages. Not only do you sort of start showing up as a king of fire, so king of fire would be Aries kind of energy for me, the way that I'm choosing to read, cardinal energy there. You're going to be starting something. You got to be starting something. So you're going to be starting something. You got to be starting something. Too hard to get over. Yeah, yeah. Too low to get under. Yeah, yeah. You're stuck in the middle. Yeah, yeah. And the pain is thunder. Success, leadership, self-confidence. That card there is the bottom of the deck energy for you. And so as you move from patience, integrating that second major arcana lesson into your present energy, you get offered this from Spirit. You get offered the Ace of Pentacles. So your ambitions will be renewed. You're going to move into an era of prosperity that's based on your desires. You will create opportunities based on your intuition, which was an overlying theme within this 22 card spread. So yeah, that's the energy I've got for you. Keep succeeding, keep leading yourself to where you want to go, because ultimately it's your experience and nobody can tell you what to do or how it's going to happen. You're the only one that knows. So keep chasing whatever you're chasing, keep kicking goals, and I hope that that helps. I just split it on the Seven of Pentacles, so patience, growth, and abundance coming to you when you're ready for it, when you accept it. So V, that was your reading. Thank you very much for hanging out. Whoa, since I did that, there have been some more views. So thank you everyone who came through. Hello to the 11 of you or 8 of you who are watching right now. Did I miss anybody to say hello? Thank you. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that helps you with whatever you're trying to achieve in your reality, Gemini. Yeah, make sure that you stay curious, stay expressive, and keep that wit quick, because you are a bridge. You are a mutable. You can carry out your own personal mission, but you can also carry out the missions of your cardinal or your fixed. So you have a good one. Kevin P. Hi. Kevin P. Camilla Selvica, hello. Mahondi Kent, hello. Oh, how are you? You guys wanting readings? Where are you from? Kevin? Bagavi? Nice to meet you. My name's Chris. California? California is the West Coast. What time is it there? Camilla's in Queensland? Oh, well, I'm a little bit jealous. Only jealous because I'm not there too. South Australia for V. Nice. 3:07 a.m. Is the full moon playing with your sleep, Kevin? I'm in Victoria. So it's 10:07 p.m. here. I don't actually know what time it would be for you. It might be 11 o'clock for you. Daylight savings or something like that. Ooh, Denise, also in California. 3:07 a.m. as well, I'm guessing. 9:37 in Queensland, so half an hour earlier. No, South Australia is 9:37. The dog's got you up. Light a candle for Hecate or Cerberus, depending on who you subscribe to. Maybe they'll help you out. But as for getting back to sleep after being woken up at the witching hour, good luck. All right, Kevin, let's pull some cards for you. Did you say Aries? What's your favorite angel number? Pulling a card for Kevin, the Aries. Whew. 11. Nice. So I think we had 4 cards pop out immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. First card that I see is the 10 of Cups. This card here tells me your current position. You may be currently experiencing some wish fulfillment. You may be experiencing some very fulfilling relationships. This is the 10 of Cups. This card here tells me, I actually will answer to chat in a minute, but I will continue for Kevin. The 10 of Water talks on love, harmony, and divine connections. So this is your current position. What you moved away from, your current position is also matched with this 3 of Swords. So I don't know. In your present energy, you've also got loss, heartache, or separation. Something might be going on in your reality where you might be feeling more of the 5 of Cups than the 10 of Cups, but however it fits, however it resonates. This is just the card that appeared for Aries today, and it would have been one of the cards that you would have used to see if you're resonating. So if you are going through a heartache, a loss, or a separation, condolences. Send them love and light. Give yourself more love and light. Allow yourself to walk away from what you need to walk away from and walk towards what is for you. You've just written family loss, so just honor these people the way that they would have wanted to be honored. Like, give yourself permission to experience the happiness of a life gone. Not so much the misery of a life gone. Imagine better the experiences that this person had that brought light to your life, that brought love to your cheeks, to your heart, to your mind. These are the kinds of experiences that literally you walk away from and then you walk towards. This 10 of Cups also could be like collective experience happiness. So this could be you moving into an experience in the here and now that's more in alignment with what you're wanting to experience. But I do know that you walked away from something. You moved away from something, maybe with support, maybe without. You were willing to change something inside of your experience. This picture here is a sailboat with some birds flying, and it's the sea. So whatever you walked away from to have that 10 of Cups experience, well done to you. It wouldn't have been easy to move away from that, but yeah, the current energy is the 10 of Cups. That card specifically, I'll remind you, talks about love, harmony, and divine connections. Whatever it is that you moved away from, though, that could have been on your brain, could have been causing sleepless nights, could have been causing whatever stress to your mind, making you need to experience this 10 of Cups energy. Whew! Because the future card, the energy for your future is the 3 of Wands. This talks about growth, creativity, and self-expression. When you express yourself as you want to, when you give yourself permission to make the choices that you need to grow in the areas that you want to set goals that you're actually going to keep that are in alignment with your creativity, when you express yourself while taking action, because the bottom of the deck energy is the 2 of Wands. This is where you embody all of the potential that exists within you as energy, within you as a dream, within you as a vision. So allow yourself to experience everything that's coming towards you in this Ten of Cups. Then, if you need to keep moving away, or you need to move away from anything that doesn't give you that Ten of Cups energy, then you should move away, because ultimately you're going to get into this energy here where you just start growing and you just start creating and you just start expressing yourself the more you desire to, and you'll live a life that is full. If this reading was for you, then you'll follow your intuition. You'll lead yourself to the place that you want to be at, and you will even give yourself the you'll give yourself the Wheel of Fortune experience. You'll commit what you need to commit to yourself, to the people around you, and you'll get through every single challenge with your head held high, knowing that you've tried your best, you've committed to yourself and to everyone around you for as long as you can remember, and you're going to sleep well, knowing that you've done everything that you can to make your experience what you've always dreamed of, what you've always wanted. Thanks, Kevin. That was your reading. No dramas. You're awesome too. Keep being awesome. That's all I can say. Shay Cole just asked, can I ask a question? Yes. Thank you very much for asking your question. I appreciate you. Hello to you too. And you asked, can you ask a question again? Please don't spam in my chat. Thank you. Bavgari Sunwani, please don't spam in my chat. Thank you. Shay Cole, I don't know what has given you the impression that I read for questions like that. But if you would like to purchase a personal reading to discuss third-party energy, then you can purchase that at a rate of $288 for 2 hours. You can access all of that through my channel. I've got an email linked. You can leave that donation there, and I'd be happy to send you a link for your personal reading, which will go for 2 hours. But yeah, I don't really go into that here. Kevin, that information as well. That information's available on my description. I've got a button on my channel description. It's not necessary. You don't have to give a donation. It's up to you. I enjoy doing this. I love doing what I do. I've said from the very beginning that I won't really tap into third-party energy. You couldn't pay me enough to do it. I mean, $288 is a nice threat. But just like Lux Lens X doesn't seem to pay attention or listen to anything, thanks for stopping in. I don't care about Ashk. I don't care about your studies abroad. And I don't care to tell you anything about it. Thanks for putting your date of birth in there. But this is a public forum. I've got a lot of information around that you can access. I don't really like to be spammed. I prefer having conversations with people before I give them readings. And yeah, if I end up pointing you towards a personal reading, it's probably not going to be today that we read for you. So shuffle on. See you next time. And yeah, I don't want to be for everybody. I really don't. Like, I don't care. What is spam? Spamming is like copy pasting your question. It's like Loba Kaya Maka Oyate. Hi, what are you talking about? Are you drawing attention to yourself too? I'm definitely not for everyone. Fingers fucking crossed. I would hate to be that kind of a pick-me. How desperate does one need to be for everyone? Mind blown emoji. Why? Face pursed emoji. What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Spam's literally like copy pasting. Like you just like I appreciate it because I don't know if they know, but they're contributing towards me being pushed out into the algorithm every time I crack 500 chats, 1,000 chats, 1,500 chats, pushes me into the algorithm. So I don't mind. I don't mind watching them do what they do because they help me, you know. Energy is energy. When you put it to work for you like a battery, you put it to work and then you just do timeout and it doesn't remove it. It just puts them in a timeout for a little while. Kevin, I feel like I missed something you said. I don't know. Camilla Selvica. I really hope I'm saying that right. Rolling eye, rolling around, laughing emojis. Yeah. Does anybody want a reading? I'm going to put that we're now closed Aries off. So we've closed. Do it. That's my hope. It's my hope that like people that stop in here end up making their own channels, coming back and letting me know they've made their own channel, and then me getting to see if I resonate with you. It's just a cool world where everybody can participate as much or as little as they want to. The best thing is like, if you have a look at the way that people do tarot, there's actually like 3 styles. So you can use intuition, which literally just say you're choosing to go with playing cards. You can choose to look at playing cards and use the energy of playing cards and go, okay, so Knight of Swords. Oh, you're very daring, you're very studious, you're very ambitious is what I'm getting here. You're moving to this 2 of Swords, you're having more faith with your experience, you've got this Ace of Pentacles coming in, which is going to give you a new experience as well. Move away from what no longer serves you. Make sure that you're actually committing to the relationships that you want to see through. Don't just give yourself something to wait on and never actually get the outcome that you're looking for. Literally. Double 7 of Pentacles. Don't wait for what's not coming. Give yourself the experience that you want. Complete this 10 of Swords energy as quickly as possible. Move into the Queen of Pentacles energy when you're ready. Know that completing the 10 of Swords lets you be in this Queen of Pentacles energy a lot more sturdy. You can be more fixed when you're in this energy. So this card here, what does it represent? Fixed. Queen of Pentacles would be Taurus, so be grounded, be patient, be central. 2 of Cups, the relationships that you choose to walk into, the relationships that you choose to have, the connections that you choose to have, they're going to bring you peace, they're going to bring you stability in a personal sense, on a collective personal sense. Something that you're going to attach yourself to is going to bring you balance. It's going to leave you feeling like the King of Cups, highly happy, highly joyful, full of love, expressing yourself in the physical world with a lot of balance and with a lot of magic. So whatever. Ricky Bring, are you being a twat? I was going to say, are we playing poker? I wish you guys had actual, like, there's trolls. Why do trolls exist? Like, what time of day is, like, it's obviously 3 a.m. in LA right now. So what time is it on the East Coast? Surely it's morning. I would have thought that I would have crossed the barrier where people get confused about what they've swiped to and forget how to use those 3 buttons at the top right of the screen and hit that description, or maybe you just go to pages that don't do descriptions very well. Maybe you've been using YouTube as a swiper, a dopamine addict that relies on the external to bring... Yeah, dime bag, I can. Hi. I don't know, like, go somewhere else. Start your own channel if you want to troll. I'm sure that there are people that want to see people trolling people. I'm not one of them. I don't enjoy it. So, as a gardener, I know that weeds, you cut them off at the top and you leave the root there and you cover it with soil and you never really think about it again. The root will break down and give nutrients. It also gives irrigation once it's fully dried out. There's a purpose for everything. But yeah, I was like wrapping up on the way out. I've done 4 readings today. If you're just stumbling in here and now and you literally are just stumbling in, no, Bagari, and I don't want to see you anymore. Go and bother someone else. You're a basic Sagittarius. I'm just interacting with trolls, Kevin. I'm not interacting with you. I get that you might not even see the interactions that I'm deleting and whatever, so yeah. Ricky can go bye-bye as well. Hide user on the channel. Dimebag said hello, so you cannot see my messages, and then said hello again. Kevin's obviously on the way out, or I scared him off, don't know. I don't know, at the end of my readings, I like to make sure that I'm kicking out the wrong energy, because I don't want to be for everyone. I don't care to be for everyone. I am not a pick-me. I don't care. There's literally thousands of YouTube channels to go and watch. You can go and watch someone sleep. You can go and watch someone eat. You can go and watch somebody living in the wilderness. You don't have to be here now with me. Nobody does, ever. It's your choice to be on that side of the screen. It's my choice to be on this side of the screen. And how I choose to keep this screen open to people is up to me. If you don't like how I do things, start your own channel. Go find a channel that you do enjoy how they do things. I don't know. This is how I'm going to choose to hold space. Ongoing. Because I needed it once upon a time, and yeah. So, with 26 likes, 543 views, 2 hours and 27 minutes and 41 seconds, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 readings. Today, that feels like enough for me. I feel like I've delivered so far 5.5 hours of content today to YouTube. So, here at the end, I say thank you very much to everyone who has joined. I love it. Thank you for everyone who's contributing to the collective messages that keep coming out. I really appreciate it. I love what you're doing, how you're doing, what you're doing. Keep doing it. Very much full energy meets the Wheel of Fortune. And a lot of wish fulfillment. So, if you liked anything within this video, leave a like. If you want to let me know what that was, and leave a comment. If you want to chit chat while I'm gone and you don't want to email me, you can leave a comment. Otherwise, check out my channel description. It has the link where you can donate if you want to donate. It's got my email if you want to email me for a personal reading. Yeah. Subscribe if you want to see more of the stuff that I do here as I do it. Yeah. Thank you for being here, everyone. I really appreciate you. 5:45 on the view counter. Cracking at the sun. Leo energy there. All right. Stay excellent. Stay vibrant. Stay joyful. Keep chasing whatever brings you happiness, joy, because ultimately it's your life and nobody's going to live it for you. So, if you stayed here all the way to the end of the replay, please drop a dragon emoji. Drop a dragon, and I will catch you all on the very next one. Bye!